So, the Yuumi rework is out. What the? Yeah, Riot kind of dropped this one on us randomly. But regardless, we're going to have some fun trying her out today. I'm a little bit late to the party, but I was at one point known as the Yuumi guy. So, enjoy the video. Absolutely any support absolutely rocks, whether it be a like, a subscribe, or checking out my clothing line, shopsycho.com. We've still got stuff up from our Cowboy Bebop collection, which you can check out. It's probably not going to be up for a tremendous amount longer. And we've got a nice little restock of tarot cards in. So, enjoy the video. It's a meme! It's a joke! All right, baby. Okay, so we got a bunch of new stuff. I cannot believe it. They actually just dropped the Yuumi rework with no fanfare, no ceremony. They were just like, hey guys, the Yuumi rework is on the PBE right now if you want to go check that out. What? Where did it come from? I thought I was expecting it to be like summertime when we got this, not like Tuesday. There's now a new like mechanic with Yuumi where she can become best friends with somebody. So it's called feline friendship. You can jump on people as per normal, as you usually would do. But the longer you stay on a specific person, you get like friendship points, and then you get enhanced things. You get enhanced abilities if you are on the person that you consider your best friend. All right. Not really sure how much I necessarily want to encourage the relationship between certain people who dual bot and ranked games, but nevertheless, when she attacks or when her spells or attacks affect enemy champions, she also has like a weird kind of like a I guess the closest thing I could think of it to is like Rakan. So when her spells hit, so you can see there like I attacked the Swain, and then a little like thing, like a little charge popped up underneath me because I was charging up a heal. So it's got like a little code on it. So it's kind of like Rakan's thing as well. If every single one of her abilities is going to be slightly impaired. By the way, the Q is different. You lose control of it after a certain amount of time. So like, for instance, if I move it here and then do this, it'll go woo, and it will just zoom ahead. That's how it works now. Don't expect to be controlled it the entire time. If you're on your best friend when you fire it though, it will be empowered from the second that it gets shot out. Otherwise, it will be like kind of similar. It will go for a little bit, then become empowered. Let's see. W. I don't think W is like necessarily changed that much, although there's like slight changes to. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm taking this kill. Yeah, there's not a tremendous amount of changes to the W. It doesn't proc area anymore though. That might be something that's kind of vaguely important to people that play Yuumi regularly. Main thing to her W is that with all like with the best friend, it gives healing on hit, by the way, which is kind of like nutty. It's kind of nutty, given like on hit healing, and it does actually increase if I level up. I don't know who could abuse this, but if it did pop area there, then it shouldn't have, because it's her W is now okay. It shouldn't pop that, so don't get used to that. That might be like they maybe haven't like fixed that yet, because they did specifically say that you and me should not be a positive area buff anymore. It should not be a positive proc. So I'm going to, and maybe doing it now, but I'm moving forward in the knowledge that Riot have specifically said that this no longer procs summon area shield. So yeah, you may see it happen. That is not going to be the well, it should not be the case going forward. Her E as well no longer heals. It gives mana, but it also grants a shield as well, and it gives some like extra attack speed for a couple seconds, which is pretty cool. Particularly good with, you know what, man? Maybe I just pop on here, because it could be good on like your Cogmos, especially if you like drops like the W down or what have you. Why? Alright, you can't listen. Turn the stream off, brother. You can't see me, motherfucker. You made quite the guess there. Turn the stream off! Don't shoot me by turn. You can't see me. I know you can't see me, you rat bastards. One thing that I will wait until I'm actually level 6 to do, and honestly, dude, this is a change. If anybody actually does play like Yuumi, whether it be on a casual level or what have you, this. Oh wait, I made it out. Ooh. Oh, I try to steal that kill as well. One thing that people who play Yuumi are gonna love is, oh my god, I want to be able to show it off, but I should tell you now, Yuumi's ultimate can now be rotated on top of somebody. No longer will you put Yuumi ultimate in a direction and then your teammate walks all over the shop, bro. They go to freaking Africa, man. They disappear. They're in Turkey. They're having a good time. They're at the bloody pyramids, man. They're in Egypt, bro. You don't know where they are. Oh my god. They don't know what direction they're going. They just run down and you're like, ah, okay, bro. Now, if your teammate starts moving, then you can actually... And it also heals your own teammates, but I think they did get rid of the CC. It does still slow, but it will not root. But still, if you hit your teammates, you heal them. If you hit the enemy, I think it does slightly more damage as well, though. I'm not actually sure on that one. I mean, I think like her E has had like a reduced like mana, right? It no longer costs just like all of your mana to use. But it's definitely interesting because it now grants mana. A lot of people were surprised about the fact that it gives mana, just because Riot seem to have been wholly against allowing absolutely anything to give mana to anybody in the game. They got rid of mana pots, they got rid of like Soraka's E, like they just don't. I don't think they want to have something like that in the game, but here it's back. You can spam the heck out of it, but there isn't that much use to spamming the heck out of it. That's the thing. So like, I can spam it, but like it's a shield, so like it doesn't really necessarily benefit me to any tremendous, what the hell, doesn't benefit me necessarily spamming the E, whereas like on Yuumi you would want to spam it because it's obviously HP that's helping you take over in lane. I miss the day when I could yell at Soraka to give me mana. Do you know what I miss the day of? I miss the day when Soraka was a mid lane AP like nuker, man. Her Q, well, she wasn't like doing crazy damage, she was doing lots of damage by virtue of her Q. Starfall would come down and it would go shoo, and it would remove your MR, and then she would go shoo, and it would remove MR, and then eventually, if you hit somebody with enough Qs, it would put them into negative MR, so they were taking true damage, and it was very spicy. So you're just running around team fights, you don't even have that much damage, but it's just going shoo, and then all the magic, all the MRs coming off, shoo, MR down, you're just nuking entire teams. Okay, I will say, just straight up, the thing with like the Q is very strange. I'm not used to it yet. I'm gonna be straight up 100 with you. I'm gonna be physical 100 with you right now. Like trying to control it and get that moving. Yeah, my first impressions. This is obviously like the first time I'm playing the new Yuumi Rework. I don't like the new Q. I'm very bad at it. It is a level of like awkwardness that I am a little bit like, that's okay. Pew. It does go further than used to though. Well, that kind of stinks, but I should have healed, but I don't think it would have saved actually. I was busy looking at how much damage I was doing to him. You still do, like, don't get me wrong, you still do a little bit of healing. Obviously, it's not nearly as much. This is much more enchantery behavior, I would say. I tell you what, apart from the E, not apart from that, apart from the Q, I kind of like everything else. You know? I like the fact that the R can be rotated. I like the shield. The mana could be very strong. I think Yuumi might still be quite strong, granted. The W adding healing on hit as well is pretty strong. I don't know if it's necessarily reason to build full AP and also max it, but it could be. Because, I mean, it's got AP scaling. You know? That's kind of spicy. And then the Q, I don't know, man. It just zooms. Oh crap. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help here or save you. Yeah, I'm donezo. I'm not even gonna be able to. No, there's no way I got CC'd. Here comes Mordekaiser though. Sent to Brazil. I think the Jin was healthy. Oh no, never mind. He's not. No, he's dead. He's not healthy at all. What's going on with Mordekaiser, man? Is he kicking ass right now? He just kind of came out of nowhere. Is he our mid laner or a top laner? How much? 42% attack speed. You know what? Okay, I don't know what. What was that, dude? I'm in the fucking first clue. Ah! Shooty. Don't you dare flash. Why did I get slowed? What slowed me? Okay, well, we got him. I don't. We got one. We did get one of them, David. Can I just maybe make a suggestion in the future? You don't have to be in the middle of them. I got jump scared by the damage. You flashed into them. I assume that you flashed into them so that you could like bomb them when you were dead. But then I was kind of thinking like, where does that leave me? I'm not trying to say that the flash distance would have made a difference. I think I was probably still dead, but still. It's one of those situations where like you know like your friend gets you into like a really dumb situation and you're like, oh man, like I didn't ask for this. Check the empower Q damage. That is quite chunky. So you know what? Maybe that's why it's hard to hit. And I know you're gonna say it doesn't look hard to hit. I'm not even kidding, man. Like it's weird to smack out because it goes. Pew! All right. So you lose control of it after like a second. I haven't got used to it, right? I'm certain I will get used to it because let's be honest. I guess this will be the last time we ever play Yuumi, but for right now, like you know what I mean? It zooms off. The muscle memory, like the way it plays. I'm too used to playing. Unfortunately, I'm too used to playing old Yuumi, so it's not. I've not. There we go. There we go. There we go. We had it. We had it. That's fine. I tanked it anyway. Doesn't matter. So the champ in general isn't that much different. No, the champ, like Yuumi is still Yuumi. They said they couldn't really think of a way of making her, you know, be anything other than what we're used to in Yuumi. Like the attaching part of Yuumi is to the attaching part of Yuumi is just too much of what Yuumi is to get rid of it, I guess. That's what they decided. Oh, there he is. There's some Milo. Yeah, there he is. Look at him go. Okay. Okay. Holy crap, that was a lot of damage. Holy crap. Why am I approaching them? Sorry. Why am I approaching them? Hold on, give me the hell. It'd be great if there was an obvious stacking thing to know my best friend. Like maybe there is. Maybe I'm missing it. Obviously, it says here that you're best friends, but I don't know by how much. It's obviously by a lot, right? Because we've been in lane together. Cogmo's been farming. We've gotten some kills together, etc., etc. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe you would want to change that depending if the win condition changes towards the end of the game. Because, let's see. I mean, heck, like, you can't honestly miss with a Yuumi Hecarim combination, right? You don't. It doesn't miss, okay? It just works perfectly. They're just a match made in heaven. Let's say, hypothetically, we're in a solo queue game and David ran it down. Sorry, that was my bad. I accidentally fat fingered Q there. And I'm like, screw my ADC. I'm going to go check out the Hecarim. I would get punished for that, right? Because well, obviously I would because I'm probably griefing. But if my win con is like a Hecarim and I'm on Kog'Maw, I have no idea how long I need to stay on Hecarim before we become best friends, or like how close, or if there's any way to like forcibly be like, I want to clear my progress with this person. Like maybe be like, I don't want to be best friends with this person anymore. But then you can't become, even if you change your mind later, you don't gain any friendship with them for like 5 minutes or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just brainstorming. You know what? I'm one of those guys. If anybody does like game development, I'm one of those guys that everybody hates. I'm like the ideas man. You know what I'm saying? I'll go into like a game dev subreddit and I'll be like, hey guys, who wants to make my app? I don't have any money to give you, but I promise you when the app makes $1 million, I'll give you 10 grand. Trust me. Does anybody want to make my game? It's a really good idea. It's basically like Pokemon Go, except with celebrities. I once met an ideas guy, and it was insane. He was like genuinely like, oh, this is... Oh wait, I thought I was on somebody else. Ah! Oh, I got a little shield on you. All right, I'm gonna hop off because I gotta go help the other squad. I met an ideas guy in a vape shop, and he was talking about how him and his brother have like an incredible idea for an app, and they're like, he was like, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it gets big. And I think it was like, some kind of trivia thing, a trivia app, but with like music or something like that. I can't like fully remember. But it was like finish the lyrics as an app, and I didn't have the heart to tell him like how you can't just like make an app that is like finish the lyrics and then play like 15 seconds of the Beatles without licensing all the songs. But I don't know. That's a tough one, man. You know what, man? I fancy a little slice in the Mordekaiser pie. What do we think? Oh wait, Mordekaiser is one of the worst champions in the world to be Yuumi on. I forgot. I'm not saying that like all Mordekaiser players are selfish. I'm just saying you already know that like they see red, man. They get the red mist. For instance, watch and learn. The red mist is about to descend in a minute here. Oh, the red mist is not currently descending. Hold on a minute. Does this Mordekaiser have... Nope. There you go. Yeah. There it is. Thankfully, it was when he was already very low, but still. The red mist descends, the Mordekaiser death realms somebody, and you're left just standing at the side of the road waiting for mom to pick you up from soccer practice, man. Every time. Every time. I don't blame them, man. I do that to Yuumi's all the time, man. I do that to Yuumi's all the time. I don't care. Fend for yourself. Survival of the fittest, bro. It's called natural selection. Why don't you read a book? I'm surprised the enemy team didn't like pick up a little bit of Yuumi. Granted, you know what? It's cool changes. It's not that interesting. Let's be real here. Like, it's like, oh, they changed like that one thing. Okay, I tell you what, this change I love. By the way, I can end an ulti off to the side if I want to. I can grief bear. I can grief on Yuumi. Let's go. Let's speed you up. 55% attack speed, by the way, as well, is like actually just good. Like actually just crazy. Hold on, just out of sheer curiosity, is friendship ended with Lulu? Now Yuumi is my best friend for Kog'Maw. All right, I'm gonna get fucking beamed here. No sweat. All right, here we go. Quadra kill. All right, don't worry, Mordekaiser. I'll win the game. That was a great game. That was a lot of fun. Friendship ended with Lulu, now Yuumi's my best friend. Does that know what I said? Did I not say that? Kog'Maw, Lulu. Super common bot lane, right? Because she grants him like a lot of attack speed. But now Yuumi grants a lot of attack speed. And can stay on top of him and not get zoned out of fights, I guess. Thingy, sorry, hold on. There was healing done there. So that's just healing that I did to myself. Ally healing 7k. Ally shielding 7k. I wanted you to be part of the bit because that's what all Mordekaiser players do, but you resisted very hard. But then at the end I was like, there we go, that's what I'm talking about.